Hey guys, welcome to another episode about ESP programming. Today we are going to talk about library ntpclient in details. In my previous episode I dealt with ntpclient basic use, but now we are going to say a few more words about this library. So it's strongly recommended for you to watch my previous episode. So first of all, you know that this third argument means offset from UTC. But what about this fourth argument? Let's say that your NTP client cannot get updated, so you don't have Wi-Fi connection or something like that. If you turn on or if you reset your microcontroller, your NTP client is going to start counting from this time. So means from 5 a.m. And down here I can show you two more functions. So first you have a function set update interval. Well, if you read your documentation, you are going to see that if you use this function, you still have to call function update continuously, but that function is actually going to be active on every 5 seconds. Why? Because I set this argument to 5000, meaning 5 seconds. And you could use this function, but I honestly don't trust this function too much. I'm going to show you how to do that in another way. And there is another interesting function, and that is set time offset. If for some reason you have to change this parameter later on in your code, this is way to go. And now let's see our void loop. So what we have in here. First I have created integer counter and I'm raising this value by 1 with every iteration. And let's say that you absolutely must have your time updated in order for some functionality to be executed. But you also want to be sure about your update interval because you don't want to bother your Wi-Fi traffic. What you can do in that case, you can create this if loop. If counter modulo 5. This means that we are going to activate this code in here on every 5th iteration, meaning on every 5 seconds, because we have delay of 1 second per iteration. But in some real world example, you're going to run function update when your microcontroller turns on, and then you are going to change this number to, let's say, 5000 or 50,000 or something. For now, for this example, I am going to do update on every 5th second. And why we are actually doing this? Because you don't have to update your time client with every iteration. Reason is, when your client gets updated once, it's gonna continue counting from that moment on, been updated or not. So updating client all the time makes no sense and is going to hurt your Wi-Fi traffic. But then what we can do, time client update, it's not always going to return true. Sometimes you are going to have some problem and this function is going to return false. So your time client is not going to be updated whether you call this function or not. And this while loop is actually a way for you to get sure that your time client object is updated. So what I'm doing in here, I'm going to call time client update continuously until this function returns true. So in that way, when we get out from this code, we are going to be sure that our NTP client object is updated. And then we can proceed with our code. And these two functions are also new for you. If you use get formatted time, you wouldn't have to worry about actual formatting because time client is going to do that for you. And function is time set. It's going to return false until your time client update returns true, which in this case is going to be all the time, or this piece of code it's not going to be executed at all. So now I'm just going to update this code and to show you final result. Alright, I'm going to open my serial monitor now and let's see what we are going to get. So we are not updated and now we got updated. So as I promised, we set our time offset to 2 a.m. So without any update, our NTP client is going to start counting from 2 a.m. And then our NTP client is not going to be updated for first 5 seconds, and then with this we are making sure that we are going to be updated, else we are not going to proceed with our code. So we are making pause until we are sure that we have right time. Okay, wait some more. All right. So guys, that's all for this episode. I hope that you like this content. So please like, subscribe, and see ya.